welcome back to the channel. It's Mark here with Fuel by Haters Customs, and today we are not talking about the GTR. We actually, as you can see from the title, we are talking about the AC Cobra. So we did say a little bit about the AC Cobra in the last video, which is the GTR video. Hopefully you go and look at that video. It gives a sneak peek of what we're planning to do with the AC Cobra. Although if you do follow our Facebook page, which is Fuel by Haters Customs, you already know that we are planning to put a Ferrari engine also in the title, so kind of, yeah, no spoiling. So yeah, we are going to talk about the AC Cobra today. Jean took a series of videos, so we're actually going to put the engine into the car today. And when I say we, I actually mean Jean, because he's the one that's working on the AC Cobra right now. Eventually, once some of the stuff is done, it's going to move here to my shop, where more work is going to be done, the wiring, the body paint, etc. So both builds, and we've got some more builds on the go. I'm not going to talk about them right now. Kind of don't want to spoil the fun. So sit back, relax, click like, click share, and that big red box there that says subscribe, click it, smash it. Also, you can see that I'm wearing some new merch. That will be released in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Have fun.
Hey guys, this is Jean with Fuel by Haters Customs. We got a new project. Hope you guys are into it. You guys can see behind me. Probably wondering or know what it is already. I can guess you don't know what this is though. What's wrapped there? I'm pretty sure you don't know what it is. So, here it goes. I went to the movies a few months ago, Ford versus Ferrari. I said, this is a great idea. Let's do Shelby, or which Ford. Well, the show was about Carroll Shelby, Ford, and Enzo Ferrari. You've probably seen it. So why not take a Shelby and put a Ferrari motor? I said, yeah. So I talked to Mark, and he said, oh yeah. And he already had sourced the perfect motor for this project, which is a Ferrari motor. And so we knew we had to find the car, and one day we were looking through Facebook. Mark sends me a message with a screenshot, and I was basically looking at the same thing at the same time, and it was this Cobra for sale. Somebody had posted looking for something cool, ready to buy, or something similar on Facebook, on the car group. So I just scrolled through the pictures and I seen this car. I'm like, holy yes sir, I want this thing. And we were kind of still cooking the idea of what car to put the motor in and all this stuff. And then when I seen this car, I said, that's what we need. So Mark at the same time sent me a picture of the ad or the comments. So he messaged the guy and I messaged the guy, and we finally came to an agreement. So I was pretty dedicated at that point to go buy that car. On a Saturday morning a few weeks ago, we took off, 4-hour drive, which is not bad. Went to see the car, bought the car, ran to the U-Haul, brought it back home. And then we were waiting for equipment and stuff to do the videos, and so we kind of hold on, and I had a few other things to finish up, so I said I'll wait till everything's sorted out. So anyways, last weekend I went at Mark's place and picked up the motor, and it's unreal. It's going to be really awesome. Those wheels were actually from another project, didn't quite fit well, so I put them aside, and then as soon as I came home with the Cobra, I said, no, I'm just trying them on, and they work amazing. They just fit right offset, right width. It's 18 by 12 and a half in the back, 18 by 10s in the front, just perfect. It just matched the car. Might change the color later, I don't know. We're kind of still debating what color the car is going to go. But we got bigger problems right now is to put that motor in that car. So here we go, guys. I'll give you guys a little bit of a walk around, so you have a little idea of what we're working with. That's the lovely motor. That's a car, which is pretty awesome. We don't have anything like this around. I don't think so, anyways. So especially with the Ferrari motor, it should be pretty interesting. The body is out of the mold, so it still needs quite a bit of work, but the previous owner fitted the doors in the trunk. I have the hood in the basement, also with all the the parts I got for that car, all the trims and little stuff there, steering wheel and lights and all stuff. I'll probably do an update a little bit later of all the parts we have to work with. So these are the wheels. They're pretty meaty. So front and back. Once it will happen, once we burn these tires, we'll put 315s or 335s. Right now we got 285, which is kind of small, but we'll work with what we got right now, and we'll burn them off probably pretty quickly for you guys. So that's a car, that's the motor, that's the wheels, and drum roll. Not yet. We got still a ways to go. So.
It's me again. So we're gonna stop the video here. You've seen Jean wash the car. You've seen Jean remove the saran wrap off the engine. The reason I'm stopping is there's a little piece that Jean forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, but he will actually mention it later on. He forgot to talk at one point. So anyways, that's why I'm here. I'm just letting you know that don't panic. It says Maserati on the engine. That's fine. That's fine. It is built by Ferrari. So stay tuned, Jean's gonna talk about it.
Get this beat untagged for free at freebeats.io.
So guys, this is the F136 motor, Ferrari motor. So I'll just give you a quick view. So it's a dry sump motor. So there's basically no oil pan. And this is a motor that was designed by Ferrari for Maserati, which that's what we took it out of. And so basically it's got 390 horse-ish, revs about 7,600 RPMs, so it's pretty high revving for a V8. Only difference from what I could read is this is a flat plane crank, and the Ferrari is a cross plane crank, so which it revs up to 9,000 RPMs. And there's a few changes. The intake is different on the Ferrari than the Maserati. But overall, the motor, dry sump, the oil system is about the same. So that's what we're going to take. Low miles, it's got 30,000 kilometers on it roughly. The motor is it's not a big motor, but it's wide. So it's a 90-degree motor. Like you can see, it's 90 degrees. We stripped off the AC pump, alternator. So we took all the cats off, which had 4 catalytic converters with a lot of restrictions. So we'll be straight pipe, and this thing should be loud. Mark here heard it run, and he said it was really loud. So can't wait to see. So another thing about this motor, look at the small clutch and flywheel, which revs high and revs down really quick. So we'll keep that for our project. And basically what we'll do, we'll adapt the AR5 transmission. We'll make an adapter to the bell housing to the transmission. We'll have to either order a custom clutch or build a custom insert for the output or input shaft of the transmission. I'm still waiting for the transmission, so we'll see once we get it. Put that together, build the adapter, and then we'll drop it in the motor in the car. Build the trainee support motor mounts. And then you'll open up the project. We'll be able to build the exhaust, fuel system, the steering. This car is pretty limited for space, so we'll be able to fit brake booster and the clutch cylinder and all this stuff. So really, to get moving, we need the transmission. We need to build the adapter. We need to get the motor in the car, because everything else revolves around the motor. And obviously, I'll have a video of machining the wheels, axles, and hubs to get the works on it. So after a few videos, you'll see the car with the works, and that's the wheels are going to stay on the car. Can't believe this. When they put the legs on the crane, they put the wrong legs, so now the wheels are crooked. I can't steer. So I'll get this changed over, and I'll get back to you guys right now. So basically the wheels are designed, because the legs are in a V, they're designed to get straight. Now the wheels are crooked, and that's why I have trouble steering. Small issue, we'll get back right at it. We're back in action. So basically, I'm running into a little bit of an issue right now. Motor's wide, but the main reason is the crane is not long enough to drop the motor where it should drop, which is back here. It should back up another like 6 to 8 inches. This is kind of crazy looking, eh? So it should tuck in pretty good. If you look, basically the bottom end is here, can still go down quite a bit. We're going to address the situation we had with the boom not being long enough. So I found an old tubing I had laying outside. So I'm going to cut it to length. I'll have to narrow it down a little bit on the height so it fits in the receiver, or whatever you want to call it, of the crane. So I'll be able to put some weight in the back, hopefully so it don't flip in the front, and hopefully be able to drop the motor in there in an hour or so. So I'll get at it, boys. So basically, only thing I have to do, which is fairly easy, so I just gotta cut one side here and drill a hole so I'll be able to put the pin in. So cut on the one side for the height and drill a hole so I'll be able to put the pin, and then I'll weld I'll cut this tab and weld it on this side so I'll be able to mount my chains. So it should be fairly straightforward. I'll try to put you guys where you can see a little bit. So put the air plugs back on, zip cut, and then I'll have to drill a hole and add some weight on the back of the crane. So we should be able to leave that. So basically, we're going to see if it fits. I put a piece of pipe there so it's going to support across the length. Probably not needed, but so it fits in perfect. Actually, the piece of pipe holds the tubing together, so it fits perfect. So guys, we're going to go in the back of the shop on the milling, drill a hole, and then we'll put it on the crane, and soon to be able to test the motor. So I'll sit you guys over here. Don't know if you want to see good. Should be okay. So, hole is done. And we'll go back over here. And I believe I left the pin here. So I'll just go ahead and grab that. And we'll test fit this together. Okay, so that's one issue. I'm going to try it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to add some weight in the back of the crane so it don't flip. So go ahead and give it a try and we'll see if it needs some weight or not. I got some plates and stuff laying around, so we'll put some of that if we need to. So it should lift high enough, or far enough I should say. We'll add some plates. I got some plates here in the back. So I'll get that out, and actually I got something better right here. So I got this big baby right here. It's about 7 inches big, 2 feet long, full. So I'll go ahead and I'll put that in the back of the crane. So it should fix our issue for weight, hopefully. It's wedged in there, it should be alright. We'll see what it does. I'll try to lift it again. Oh yeah, she's good now. So just to be sure, you guys, when you use these, especially when they're that far, make sure that it's safe, so it doesn't flip ahead or on the sides or whatever. So we'll go ahead and drop that in there. So it's looking like a tight fit, but right now I got a few hoses holding me up. So I'll show you guys. Right here where the water pump is, and basically the oil lines are. Look at that. That's going to be pretty sick once it's in there. Looks like a big ass motor for the car. So anyways, I would need a hand, of course. It would be a lot easier, but it's in the evening, and Mark's 4 hours away. So we only get to see each other once in a while, and usually we do car stuff.
Hey look, it's me again. We are actually going to stop the video right here. So the engine is in the body of the car. We've got loads more content already filmed. The problem is we're already probably close to the 20-minute mark at this point. So we don't really want to bore you with like an hour video, although it would probably suck just for editing purposes. So we're going to stop it at this time. It's like 20 minutes probably, 20, 25. And so the engine is in the car. Next video will actually make the wheels fit, because right now they don't fit. They fit for the width, but they don't fit on the hubs, etc. So we're going to show you how we're going to do that in the next video, as well as we're going to lower that engine, because right now it's just pretty high. So yeah, make sure to click that subscribe button so you can actually get a notification for next week's video. Next week's video will be from the GTR, and hopefully the next week after that's going to be the AC Cobra, or we might throw 2 a week, depending on how fast we can actually get the videos, edit them, and get them out to you. Make sure to like this video, share it, and add us on Facebook and Instagram. Simply, the links are in the description, simply so you can actually see our merch and see all the new designs that we're coming up with. And you can order them. So right now, it is actually $20 for a t-shirt. That's $20 Canadian. And we do, so for Americans, it's probably like, what, 10 bucks now? The exchange rate, our dollar sucks. And then the hoodies are $40 Canadian. So see you later. Peace.